good? We back. It's Hunnit Woods, and this is the MPC Gospel. We continuing talking about the lyric triad and scale modes. We in MPC software, as you can see, and we're gonna be talking about the sounds of the different scale modes using pad perform. So by now you should have your beat all together. You know what I'm saying? You should have your title, you should have your song plot, you should have a tempo, and you should have a beat. Now, of course you've been making beats if you're using the MPC already. But we writing a bad song just to get our practice hours in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to mine. Hope you got yours. We're gonna check it out real quick. Gotta get it. It's mine. So let's load it up real quick. Turn it down just a lick. And this is how it sounds. Let me put my headphones on, make sure it's not clipping. So that works for me. Now all I gotta do is just come up with my word bank for my lyric triad, and then, you know what I'm saying, match it with the appropriate mode that matches the mood. I'm saying, as you can tell, it's an uplifting party song, you know what I'm saying, get dancing, and just set a mode. So let's get to it. Alright, so let me just load up a new project again. I don't really gotta save nothing. Even though I could have just loaded up a plugin from there. But I'm going to load up something quick from Expand. Look for a keyboard, piano, guitar. Something light. Alright, so the first mode that we're going to be messing with is the major scale, which is also the Ionian. And we're going to put it in the key of C just to make everything easier to explain. So like they say, it's a neutral sound, and it uses a major third and a major fifth. So let's see how that sounds. Saying something like we just run through, you know what I'm saying, the scale, then play the chord degrees. And if something is an alteration, then we're going to talk about, you know what I'm saying, what qualities make it that. So the next one would be Dorian, and using C Dorian is not in tune with C major, the key of C major. On the sidebar, you're going to see what mode correlates to what scale degree when you're using a major key. So basically, the root note, or the 1, would be Ionian. The 2 would be Dorian, and I have it on the side. I'm not really looking at notes right now, but you'll see it. So we're going to go to C Dorian right now. This is what that sounds like. So as you can tell, it has that E minor, that E flat, and that B flat. So that's a flattened third and a flattened 7. So gives it a little bluesy type feel. You can figure out a little melody to go with that. Something like, you know what I'm saying, just finesse it for your style. Next is Phrygian, and we'll play the scale out. Again, we got E flat, B flat, and added to the mix, A flat. So you're saying that flat and 6, that's a minor chord, is it? I don't know, kind of stone. Don't quote me on music theory. Just experiment. We learning the rules so we can break them anyway. So between G and A flat or G sharp, that's that semitone that gives you that. Just like from C to D flat is the semitone that gives you that. That's the danger element. Next, we got Lydian mode. So now with that we have F sharp. That's the raised fourth. So that would be like an augmented chord, I believe. But you would get major chords with these, so you know what I'm saying? The F, you would have to learn how to finesse that, and how does that chord progression fit into the context of the major chord that it goes with. Next is Mixolydian. So right there, we got that B flat is the flattened 7th. Out of all of them, well, it's a major key, but the only difference is the B flat. So how would you finesse that? Sounds like a little bit of blues to me. Aeolian, that's the natural minor chord. So if you see the notes, and we just switch it over to natural minor, the notes are the same. The difference in minors is when you have the harmonic minor, which is more so for playing your chord progressions. And then you have the other one, which is the melodic minor, and that's for when you're playing melodies. And last but not least is the Locrian mode. Now, like I said, that's like the diminished chord, and it doesn't really have a tonal center. It never really sounds like it's settling on anything. So you can experiment with it and just have fun. Now what's weird about it, C and E flat, that's a minor, but then the G flat is not really the 5th. Like, that's not the 5th for C. So that's why you can't really make a chord that sounds good. But you never know how you could finesse it if you want to make a dark sounding, or a beat that you want to just mess with somebody's mind and send it on a journey. You never know. You might even just take your music into a path where nobody's performing on it, but it might be background music, and Locrian mode would fit the scene perfectly. So just be mindful. But this is what a chord would sound like for it. That right there sounds like one of those suspended chords. So you never know how you could use it. But yeah, and from there, you can just experiment with the chord progressions. But we're not going to talk about chord progressions just yet. This was just to get your appetite wet as far as pad perform works. So go in there, punch out some melodies to your beat, punch out a bass line, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a part of having your rhythm. And yeah, the next video is going to be on your rhyme schemes. So we're going to take the word bank that you have, take out keywords from that, and I'm going to show you how to finesse rhymes. Not necessarily just getting a rhyming dictionary, but how to actually form the vowel sounds and the consonant sounds with your mouth. Pause. Till next time, it's Hunnit Acre Woods. Always be creative. Peace.